boards at all in the temple. Maybe they'll let us go up there, but there are a lot of...
CP squared has 51 minus degrees of freedom, making...
On the way home, I got hungry, and I ate it.
We're Americans, and we only like competition, okay? I'm eating, and I'm reading a book, and this wave just comes up.
Making it's robot, but it's controlled by living brains like those inside your head. Researchers.
This moth isn't just swinging around, it's been bugged.
Grow collections around 3,000 rat brain cells in the lab. The cells grow collections with each other and start communicating
using electrodes implanted into his muscles.
Some are hard to respond predictably. Signals from robots or ultrasound distance sensor.
Here, signals are sent to its left flight muscle to make it lift that wing.
The output from these cells can be used to control
different signals can be sent for it to lower its wing, to lift both wings at once, or to make them flat.
They each have a motor in them, and it actually drives forward when I walk. It actually powers that knee through the step.
Powered through Bluetooth technology.
Increasing the frequency of the pulse makes the wings beat faster. If a signal is sent only to one side while the moth is flying, it will veer in that direction. Implanting electrodes into the brains of tree beetles,
and they
close to
talk to
neurons
each
that
other and try to
control
mimic
flight.
the stride length
A computer
that the other
program in
one's
the
doing. If I
device
speed
controls
up,
the
the other one
beetle,
can realize
and
it's
here,
doing it, and
beats
it'll
its
speed up
wings
as well.
and takes off when a negative voltage is sent to its brain. Researchers are putting moths in control and using them as a pair of eyes. They've found out how to intercept signals from their visual system and how to use them to make a robot move. Here, a graduate student demonstrates how the robot can be steered. Combining living and machine components could eventually make robotic systems more effective.
Legs when an IED hit his convoy in Fallujah, Iraq in 2006.
The IED went off directly underneath me and took off basically everything that was hanging over the ledge of the seat, my legs. And then it killed my sergeant in front of me and my good friend next to me. My gunner lost his right leg. I shattered my hip. I have 32 pins in my hip. I broke my pelvis, so I have a 6-inch screw holding that together. I lost both legs above the knee. I broke 4 fingers, broke my jaw, broke my nose, lacerated kidney. So I recovered well, I think, and great care here and done well.
Today, I use the Bluetooth prosthetics.
It's a lot of hip control. In my other legs, I usually have to use all my thigh to power through things, but since these are moving on their own, then I actually just kind of have to lift and shift my weight a little bit.
He says they're a bit heavier than the other 2 microchip prosthetics he's worn, but they require much less effort to operate.
If they're not programmed right, they kind of do their own thing sometimes, and they'll kick for no reason. Like you'll just be standing there and be like, and just kick off to the side.
Able to master the stairs just yet.
Sometimes when you go near a computer or something, you'll hear the computer start frizzing, so it does do that a lot. And I'll be like, I'm sorry, and I have to turn my legs off.
Communicate robot wirelessly. The team plan to use their robot brain power on new pattern behavior in the future. They hope there are enough similarities to teach about unknown aspects of our own brain.
will terrorize.
Sally called when she got the word. She said, I suppose you've heard about Alice. Well, I rushed to the window and I looked outside, but I could hardly believe my eyes as a big limousine rolled up into Alice's drive. Oh, I don't know why she's leaving or where she's gonna go. I guess she's got her reasons, but I just don't wanna know. 24 years I've been living next door to Alice. Who the fuck is Alice? 24 years just waiting for a chance to tell her how I feel and maybe get a second glance. Now I've got to get used to not living next door to Alice. Who the fuck is Alice? Grew up together, 2 kids in the bar, carved our initials deep in the bark. Me and Alice. Oh, Alice. Now she walks through the doors, her head held high. Just for a moment, I caught her eye. Believe my eyes. As a big limousine pulled slowly out of Alice's drive. Oh, I don't know why she's leaving or where she's gonna go. I guess she's got her reasons, but I just don't wanna know. For 24 years I've been living next door to Alice. Who the fuck is Alice? 24 years just waiting for a chance to tell her how I feel and maybe get a second glance. I've got to get used to not living next door to Alice. Then Sally called back and asked how I felt, and she said, I know how to help. Get over it with Alice. She said, now Alice is gone, but I'm still here. You know I've been waiting for 24 years. And the big limousine disappeared. I don't know why she's leaving or where she's gonna go. I guess she's got her reasons, but I just don't wanna know. Cause for 24 years I've been living next door to Alice. Alice, who the fuck is Alice? 24 years just waiting for a chance. Tell her how I feel and maybe get a second glance. But I'll never get used to not living living next door to Alice. Who the fuck?
I don't know why she's leaving or where she's gonna go. I guess she's got her reasons, but I just don't wanna know.
'Cause 24 years I've been next door to Alice.
Who the fuck is Alice? 24 years just
waiting for a chance. Tell her I walk in and maybe get a second glance.
Never get used to not living next door to Alice. Alice, who the fuck is Alice? I don't know why she's leaving or where she's gonna go. I guess she's got her reasons, but
I just don't want to know, 'cause for 24 years I've been living next door to Alice. That is one of my most favorite old school like things. The way that I was presented this was hold on. Okay. The way that I was presented that was in a remix album. That was that song, and then the remixes of it are freaking insanely silly. So, at the end of this, we'll probably play one of the remixes of that. But now, let's get into the meat and potatoes, or let's bring in our guests, then say hello to the side chat and get the meat and potatoes of all the fun insanity that I have planned for all of you. Before we get to that, that song is all about
grin, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, say no more.
Exactly. And then of course, we don't need to play that for this. We're just going to do the dumb intro and then bring in our guests, and then we'll blow on from there. If you did not get a link and you want a link and you want to join us, just let us know in the side chats, and maybe we're just going to post it probably in the side chat anyways to have y'all come inside of us. I mean, join us on the panel. That's what I meant to say.
It's just like Killer got 4, but she's got Hema instead of fry cook balls. I need you, Action Bastard. Action Bastard, I need you. Action Bastard, I need you. Why am I wasting time dancing?
You want to know why? Because the world is fucking flat, dog. And everything that you see up there, as far as like planets or stars, yeah, guess what, dude? It's fucking fake. It's just lights up there. The government put those lights up there so you dummies could just act like there's something up there.
Wait a second, are you a flat earther?
Call a crackhead.
You're stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're stupid. And to prolong it more, because that's how this world works in my galaxy and my existence that I pretend that you all are inside of because of my insanity, even though I know how the universe works. But just because of that, here we blow.
Yo, shit is going down because it is time for the Sabor Show. Yo, Slim is the man, or maybe the boss. He's always naked, that is so hot. He find the shit and we laugh about it. Flat earth or souls, they are dumber than brainless. Whose body is stainless. The little sister is like no other, with knowledge from the past. And Pokemon's knowledge is vast. There is the commander, coming in with another awesome render. Then there is Skits, we love him too, bitch. He always held stout, he makes us so proud. Al brings your cat, and how awesome is that? Know what the hit? There is that dude Beck. Then there is Ollie from Canada, playing his games for the camera. From the Netherlands, use deception to navigate your past. Our sister Sydney, how in them can you be? They lost with a tongue like a snake. Don't make him mad if your bones will break. Don't forget Clubby, who is on the scene in some new. And that fool hidden, he milks a gator dick. Joking about dungeons and the drum news. They all share their worldviews. Here the food is good, unlike at brunch. But good for thin and bring is over for dinner lunch. Let us start this shit now, and don't even bring up a logo.
All right, here we go with that. Oh, Jeebus Christ. All right, let's start bringing in our guests. Of course, first is our co-host. I'm the one that helps us make this whole channel work. is everybody's.
Some people without brains do an awful lot of talking, don't they?
Yes, I guess you're right.
Yo, that was the shit, man.
Yes, and there's our
I
brains. How are
still
you
love it.
doing?
It's very
Yes,
funny.
definitely. All right. Let's bring in our next guest, and that is our lovely,
stunning, plump, red, perfectly unscratched, and incredibly sweet mango.
And there's our Mango. How are you doing?
Surviving.
Okay, well, we all needed to hear that laugh. That just made everybody's day for sure. So, Mango, go ahead and do your promo stuff, and we will do shots for getting monies to the Mangoes. And so, do that instead of sending money to Knees.
Yeah.
So
see,
let's just do.
There's the PayPal full link. There's also the cash tag, and then there's also the like direct thing for PayPal. Like if you just want to send it through like the @ in my thing. At the very end, my treat stream is open offline for 30 minutes because I know some people would rather like just send food and like not send money. I understand that, so I have the treat stream on. So yeah, you can send small human food. There you go.
Okay.
Definitely.
Never heard of that. Slim. Put that up in the tag that comment. Why is that not comment? What is that
Give
comment?
me a second to
Well,
do
you played
this.
enough videos to be able to have been doing that.
I know. Sheevis, just call me out. No, I'm just kidding.
Come on, I gotta make fun of you for some reason because today you were on time, so I can't make fun of that today. So
Yes. Okay, so Mango's thing is posted, so everybody go there and do stuff and things. And if you do throw money towards them, we will do shots and other things. I can't say this yet, but I'm getting very close to saying if y'all throw me $100 or some, if me, and I will share it with Mango, to swallow the lightsaber, but I have not gotten there yet, so I can't say that. So we're not there exactly. So let's bring in our next guest, and that is our. Oh yeah, it's right there. And there's our owl. How are you doing? Yeah, okay. They may be busy doing other things and stuff and things. So really quick, let's get through our Sidema chats, and then we'll get into the idiocracy that I have planned for y'all. And I hope you're ready for this bullshit that I have for you all. Like literally, I have some fucked up shit for you all to watch. So everybody say hello to Demon Orb.
Demon, motherfucker.
We have our Sydneys.
Hi, Sydney.
The mamas is dealing with the husbands. So somebody is doing thingy bobbers. If it seems like that it's not that loud or that you can put on the noise compression, then you definitely can join us. Just let us know.
Hello.
Hey Al.
Hey Al.
I got kicked out my audio settings that I had all set up for the last 7.5 minutes. Decided to reset themselves when I came back in.
Oh, that's terrible.
So anyway, hopefully you didn't introduce me and then present silence. That's probably what
that did not happen. Definitely
That didn't happen at all, right?
No.
Anyways, welcome Al. How's it going?
Oh, it's going all right. How are you guys doing? Thank you for having me back. I'm always surprised when I'm invited back.
Well,
You're not. You're definitely not the worst guests we've ever had, and I'm not saying you're even close to them.
For fuck's sake!
But
Jeez. I don't.
Worst
I
guest
feel.
we've had.
I feel like that's extremely offensive to anyone else
I
who's
know.
been a guest.
No.
Dude,
Well,
shut up.
we invite crap tons of people back for sure. We rarely do not have anybody back. There's only been like 2 people that we had on that we've not invited back. But speaking of that devil, anyways, is a guest that we have not had back in a long time, and I'm glad to have them back. And then here is their intro.
Let's make it happen, Captain.
All right.
So there is our captain. How are you doing, Captain?
I'm getting nothing but roboting. I don't know what's going on.
That might be on your end.
It must be my.
I think the Captain, it's a bit quiet because we don't hear you, Captain.
Yeah, I hear air, but I don't hear you,
Yeah.
Captain.
Now we don't hear anything.
Okay. Well, as soon as you are here, or you can give us some sound or audio, let us know, Tiny. We would love to hear from you, because Tiny did show me that there is a Slim Chicken in Istanbul or something like that. Was
Is
where
there
it was.
really?
Yeah.
There's
In
one
the
not that
airport.
far away from me.
It's called Slim Chicken.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Is it good? Have you tried it?
I have not tried it, but I've looked at their menu, and they have such a weird variety of things. But like, I'm curious.
If you ever try it, let me know. And if I can ever try anything called Slim anything, it's great. Let's see. Who is next? We have a Jasper.
Hey, Jasper.
And then we have our Skitsima Crasher. And so Skits
Crashy
is our channel sponsor. So here is their commercial. Thank you for being a channel sponsor. There's a little bit of background noise for you, Al. Just
Is it better now?
Mm-hmm.
Or is it still?
That's way. That is way better.
Try this.
For sure. Hey, Tiny.
What about now? Is this?
That's great.
This
Perfect.
any better than
Perfect
that?
right there. Perfect. No, that's perfect right there. Just
All
do
right.
whatever you have.
All right.
Just don't touch anything. Tiny, how are you doing? Are you able to come through? I mean, give us some audio. Not
Hello,
yet.
hello.
You do not hear you yet.
Yes.
Okay, there we blow. There we blow. Now we can hear
Finally,
you.
not the only Dutch guy again anymore.
Oh, geez.
Okay, so
what are we gonna do now?
Give me a second. Give me a second, Tiny, and we'll talk to you and ask you how is it going and where you've been and all the stuff if you want to let us know. But let's talk to the slide chat first, and then we will get there. So, anyways, everybody say hello to Jasper.
Hey,
we got a J
Hello.
Troy. We've
Troy.
got
Hello.
a Doctor Who, and that's my personal doctor.
All right.
A commander.
Yeah, and he's scouting for a CC. He's gonna visit CC. Nice.
Dude, I hope that you can interview CC.
Yeah.
He's a flat earther that we've gone over.
Westchester.
Yes, the Westchester.
Yes.
You should also, yeah, exactly. Somali.
Okay.
So, anyways, dude, I wish you had a stupid flat Earth bumper sticker to put on his car. That would be amazing. Anyways, let's keep going on.
Flip. Now it would have been fun if he had one of your stickers.
No, yeah, dude. Okay, Commander. I will overnight stickers that say "Bet you're a flat earther" if you give me a place to send it to, and then you could totally put on the back of his vehicle.
Commander gonna run down CC. on the way back and
Yes.
forth. All right.
Yeah, that would be amazing.
All
Right
right.
road. No better off of a cliff. Yes, we know.
Well,
I still really want to cuckold him and his wife. I really want to tie him up in a corner and have him watch me. Never mind. We'll talk about that later. So once again, I am at 666 subs, and so we will be doing that special later in this month for sure, because it's already October. I just don't know what days. The only reason is because I get booked like constantly through this month. So sometimes I do Tuesdays, sometimes I do Thursdays, sometimes I do other days, and Mondays and Wednesdays. The reason why I do it is because those days I'm normally not booked, and so that's why I can make crazy shite and or drunk news report being constant on those days. So we will be doing a Satanic Panic stream because of the 666 subs, which everybody keeps pointing out. And then we will do stuff. I have so much stuff planned for that. And I put out the community post and it said, what do y'all want me to talk about? And y'all said that you want me to talk about demons. So we're going to be talking about all kinds of satanic-esque stuff, in quotes.
Stupid questions. How do I
Sure.
get notifications for community posts? Never, ever, ever get any notifications for that.
I have no idea, other than going into my channel and unsubscribing, subscribing, and then hitting the bell notifications.
For everything.
I know.
I don't think that helps. No, I think
I know.
you're right. It's in like regular notifications are unreliable, and posts and polls and stuff that are not part of a video are not
shown,
not as
or
easy to
you
come
don't
by.
see
Like,
it.
I find
Yeah.
I
No,
can-
I know. It's
Yeah.
redonkulous for sure. So, anyways, if there's anybody in
YouTube
the
is crappy at this.
yeah, I don't like the Twitch side chat lingo, and I don't like the way that the side chat works. I don't like the way that the Twitch works because, like, never mind. We're not going to get into that bull crap. Anyways, so let's delve into this. We're going to start with stuff and things that is for the spooky times of the Octobers, because we're in October. So we're going to show these things first. We're totally stuffing things and stuff. So here is something that we are going to springboard off of from last night, and that is
the most bizarre, outrageous, and incredible stories from around the globe. Weekly World News.
Okay. Hold on. I thought I had that already done, but it's okay. Now it should be a lot louder.
Now, Edwin Newman.
Good evening. I'm Edwin Newman, welcoming you to another edition of Weekly World News on the Air. We return to the foothills of West Virginia for an update on a story we broke last week. Bat Boy has escaped.
Bat Boy's escaped? Oh, no way.
Follow-up to an earlier Weekly World News cover story, Bat Boy has escaped from this research and observation center near the campus of a West Virginia college.
And for $5,000, you can get a reward if you bring him in or something. I don't know. It never told us what the $5,000 reward was for.
Surveillance cameras in place at the facility's main entrance caught this dramatic video of the Bat Boy's daring nocturnal flight. Both the authorities and his captor, zoologist Ron Dillon, warn that the 3-foot-tall, 37-pound creature, who answers to the name of Robin, can be extremely dangerous.
He may be small, but he's no house bat. He's got razor-sharp teeth and the strength of a small ape, and he can be very volatile when he's excited or frightened, which I'm sure he must be right now. As gentle as he's been with me in the wild, or if he's cornered, I'm afraid that he might fight like a lion.
Last spotted on the outskirts of Wheeling, West Virginia, Robin has begun to leave a trail behind him.
Well, I heard this to-do out here back behind the hen house. And when I got to investigating, I saw this thing.
Okay, hold on. The back end hissing is like, give me a second.
He had one of my chickens in his mouth, and he had these wings spread around him. Strangest thing, though, he wasn't eating that chicken. It was more like he was licking it for bugs.
He was licking it for bugs.
Positively sighted in 3 West Virginia counties. He appears to be traveling in a southwesterly direction.
I was in my car, and I was in total shock. I didn't know whether to go forward, backwards, stay still, or what. And he just stood there and looked at me, and I looked at him, and he just sort of got tired of it and walked away.
Since his discovery by Dylan in a cave near the Shenandoah Mountains, Robin has undergone extensive testing and observation.
Oh, there he is. There he is, folks. You see it? There's Bat Boy. There's proof. There's undeniable proof. Right here, there's undeniable proof there is a bat person. You could never have dressed somebody up in a fake sheriff outfit that he has right here and dress somebody up with fake.
Yeah. Nope, that's definitely Bat Boy. 1000% Bat Boy.
Exactly.
That's something they do for movies.
And if he comes out, and if he came invisible when they discovered him during Christmas, it was probably an elf.
It was definitely Santa's little helper every time it's that. Or if it's during what's-it-called, he's a leprechaun. If it's another thing, never mind. So, totes. Like, let's keep watching. I love this so much.
We can't forget that this child evolved as a cave dweller and has absolutely no knowledge of our society or our civilization. He possesses an intelligence that far exceeds that of the smartest of chimps, and we truly thought that we were on the verge of communicating with him. The only explanation that I can offer for his escape is his instinct to be free.
Although,
yeah, because that's exactly how that works, you weirdos. No, that's what it does, but like that's not exactly what. Never mind, you weirdos. Okay, let's go to this fun thing. In the spirit of, like we were saying, the creepiness of the hovels of the wings.
This morning with a smile on my face, got my boots and my shades, gonna rock.
Okay. Hold on. Let me tone this down for sure. Presets. We'll go that, and there we blow. Okay. Here we go. You're welcome, everybody. Is all I gotta say.
Place, the sun is shining bright, the sky so blue. I'm gonna spread some love, and you know it's true. It's a killer day in a groovy way. Got the music playing, gonna dance all day with a skip in my step and a twinkle in my eye. I'm gonna live this life, reach for the sky. It's a killer day in a groovy way. Got the music playing,
Jesus Christ.
dance all day with a skip in my step and a twinkle in my eye. I'm gonna live this life, reach for the sky. There's a feeling in the air like a summer breeze. We're the kings and queens of this world, if you please. So let's keep on swinging and let the good times.
Like I said, you're welcome, everybody.
Oh, we're gonna light up the night, fill every soul. Moons in the sky.
I'm not sure if I'm going to be sleeping tonight.
Now I know exactly how Mango feels after she shows us all the horrible cooking videos. This is what I feel like when I present this stuff to y'all.
This is weird.
It's nightmare fuel. I know.
We'll sing and we'll dance till the morning light. In this killer 60s groove, everything's just right. It's a killer day in a groovy way. Got the music playing, gonna dance all day. With a skip in my step and a twinkle in the eye.
Hey, how are you doing?
Live this life, reach for the sky.
Yeah. What does this mean? I have no idea. I don't even understand what's even going on even myself. Okay. Give us a couple more seconds and we'll go on. Oh my God! Look at those eyes. They're so amazing.
With love in our hearts and peace in our soul, we'll keep on rocking and we'll never.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Somebody's got a bunch of crunching going on in the background. Okay, so I have other things that aren't AI. It sounds like somebody's like crashing into waves in the background. Who's that? If you're not, thank you, Al. Yeah, if you're not talking, just go ahead and mute yourself. Most of the time, I try to do that as much as possible as well. But anyways, let's blow into stuff, and I'm going to try to get to things that are not AI because that's a whole nother stream. So give me a second to just like look at which ones I want to bring to us. Sorry. We watched that yesterday. Let's see. I knew I had a handful of. Oh my Jeebus. Yeah. Give me just a second to see which ones okay, well, we're gonna go to up to here, and it is going to be this for the funk of it.
Whatever. It's not like I even want to be around Burger King anyway, right? Oh, cameraman, are you into clowns?
No, Rhonda.
No. Are you single?
Yeah, I'm single.
I'm single too.
Oh.
That's surprising, right?
Shocker.
Want to make out?
No, you know what? I think.
Okay. Oh, I didn't mean to do that 100%, but it's okay. Go back. And then give me a second to bring back. Give me a second just to find where I would like us to be at, because
How long have I been muted?
the whole time. Let's see. Yeah, okay, we'll go there first. Give me a second to present and share. Once again, if there's anybody in the Cinema chat who wants to join us, just let us know, and then
hit me up in the Discord
on,
DMs. Hit me up in the Discord DMs. I can send you a link ski if I trust you.
Oh, all right. Okay. Yeah, wait, hold on. Let me double check this. We haven't done it. Well, we'll do this. We'll do this one for him.
Okay. Let's see what we got.
And everybody go check out Flatbird.
You're going to detain a journalist? 2015, Rodriguez. Don't put your hands on me. Don't touch me. Don't put your hands on me. You're not. It's a 15 camera. No. Bring your supervisor, please. Bring your supervisor.
I need a supervisor.
Don't touch me. You don't get to put your hands on me. Don't grab me. Don't grab me. Listen, you're not.
I was thinking, who's hot micing, but
you're not just going to grab me and throw me on the ground. You've already released her. You've already released her. This is 2005.
It's the audio from the video.
I'll walk right in front of your car. Let's go.
Yeah.
Sure, come on.
Unfortunately.
Come on. No. I'm a constitutional law scholar. You can't take away my phone.
That's not a real thing.
You're being detained.
Okay, maybe it's a real thing. Most people
over here. Why are you grabbing me? Come over here.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Get it on, puppets. Oh, yeah. Take it. Oh yeah.
Turn around. Turn around. I'm not doing it.
I'm
I'm not doing it.
I don't think it's a hot mic, Mama. I know you said that.
No, that was earlier.
Okay. I think we.
Yeah. This was Ash doing it actually way too real. He probably pretended that the lead loss Chili had his microphone up his butt.
He totally had his microphone up his arsehole for sure. Okay, I'm just gonna double check down the thingy-mabobber because I thought I had another thing ready for y'all.
We need to find you a system, dude. We need to find you a system for your videos.
I just need to figure out how to use the queuing, and then I need to queue these videos right before.
Yeah, or you can make one playlist where you just put them in and you play it.
Yeah,
or you
just download them and just queue them up for yourself.
No, no, I can't. I can't play them through StreamYard after I download them. There's a lot more glitching than it would be in what you all see when we do this way. I already tried a different way. I just need more RAM or another video card and a handful of other things. If
I'll ram something into you.
Yeah. So, anyways, that's.
While you're searching, I will tell you actually what's the most great part of the month October.
The greatest part?
What? The scariest part of the month October is that I actually will turn 47 this month.
Holy shit.
Ooh.
You know what'll happen?
That is very
Austin, you're on.
Weird. Okay, so anyways, for the heck of it, compilation of prank calls to live TV. We're gonna speed this up just a tiny bit, and then we're just gonna listen. Then we'll listen to this for just a little bit, and then we'll go to a couple other thingy-mabobbers that I have.
You're on the air. Good morning. We're doing open phones.
Hi, am I on the air?
Yep.
Fuck.
Thanks.
Goody. Well, you have got to be more polite than that, my friend.
Can I have a psychic energy reading, please, Adam?
Okay, we're gonna CC it for sure, and then we'll slow it down because it is a little bit fast. But here we go. Here we go.
He all got murdered. At least he was clever, ladies and gentlemen.
But this is the kind of indignity that some of these women had to deal with, and by their persistence and their determination, really broke down some barriers and opened the way for other women who came later.
Moving on to Baltimore. Democrat line. Hello.
Hi, Cindy.
Hello.
My question is, do you respect Howard Stern's penis?
Getting a lot of crank calls today. Not sure why they're coming in. We'll try to crack down on them as best we can.
Hi, you're on the air. Yeah, how you doing? Goody.
Good Friday, CB.
And
I called
then-
last week and you gave me chlamydia. It burned so bad when I picked.
Good evening. Let me
Okay. That's definitely very old school stuff. But let's get to 100 things to do instead of pot.
100?
Yeah, there's 100 in 1 minute.
I am bored. We could do some pot.
Stop right there. You don't need drugs to have a good time. There are literally hundreds of things you can do.
Just watch.
Well, you can play a sport, ride a bike, pray to Jesus, hang out with Kevin, read a book, or salute the flag. You can also walk your dog, make a snack, throw a frisbee, learn about Mexico, tickle Kevin, lick a potato, or join the army.
Hey, are you just trying to recruit us?
Nonsense. That's just one of the many positive things you can do instead of drugs. You could also do some push-ups, stare at children, stare at Kevin, clean your firearm, draw a picture, draw a conclusion, or drive a tank for the U.S. Army.
I like it when the tank goes boom. It is pretty relaxing.
You know what's also relax? Take a walk in the park, touch some grass, be the grass.
Touch some
be a
grass,
rock.
be
Now
some
leave
grass.
the park, go for a drive, head to your local Army recruitment center, sign the paperwork, go to boot camp, fly overseas, go to war, hold a dying comrade in your arms as he knows his last words.
At least I died drug-free. I guess that is way cooler than getting high. But what if I get PTSD?
Just smoke some pot.
Nice try, but we've got better things to do. I want to join the army. Me too. Right after I lick this potato.
What the actual fuck? Was that
So
actually a
before we get to the
recruiting
next
video?
one, hey Phil. No,
Hey,
it was
Philly?
definitely a fucking joke. Yeah.
That wasn't
So
that
anyways,
wasn't put on by
what's-
the U.S. Army's recruitment
No,
department there.
no, it totally was. No, that's exactly what they did in 1993. They totally used that as a. No, I'm just kidding. It
That'll
was
be
definitely-
all that you
seems
can
like-
be thing. I was expecting
Definitely
them to
seems
sing
like
that
something they do now.
Ever feel like nothing ever gets really clean?
Almost.
Oh.
Okay, so
This
let's see.
This looks like an ad for me. Oh.
This is every fucking YouTube and Twitch and or other streamers domicile. Let's get into this right quick because why not? And then we'll get into more idiocracy.
Like we had some wood out in the yard. Instead of saying carry it in the house, you'd say tote it in the house. Like we had something that you wanted to put in a paper bag, you put in a paper poke, instead of a paper bag. Well, the way people talk around here, I guess it'd be what more like you call hillbilly style or something, I guess. I don't know, just mountain talk.
If anybody donates, we're doing shots.
Most of your local people
for
have
the little
your mountain
person
talk.
fund.
That's the way you can tell the mountain people from your outsiders by their language they use.
Just listen to this bullshit.
See, I'll see you over yonder. It means I'll see like in Waynesville. It's a mountain top kind of.
Never nothing stops. It's like singing, We're kind of like we're singing. Lita said we're singing, not talking.
Well, I don't know about that exactly, but let's keep going on with what he's saying.
Yeah, I like my moped.
You know why he drives a moped? Because they can't get him for a DUI if it's under 50 cc's.
Oh, really?
No, I'm just joking. But yes, technically, if it's under 50 cc's, it's not. But you still will get
You can technically get a DUI while riding a bicycle.
Yeah, no, exactly.
There was a woman that got done for a DUI. There was a woman who got done for a DUI for pushing a buggy.
There was a.
What do you mean pushing a buggy? What?
Pushing
a pram?
A stroller.
A pram?
Yeah.
Oh, a pram. Okay. Oh, I didn't know they called them buggies. Jeez.
Yeah.
I only know about prams.
She was pushing a ladybug. No, I'm just kidding.
But,
no.
Well, I think it depends on how drunk she was. Like, if she's a little tipsy, I get it. But like, if you're completely out of your mind, then you shouldn't be walking around with your little one out in traffic.
Oh no, there wasn't a kid in there.
Maybe she just had her hooch in there.
Let me guess. There was a pack of beer in there.
I mean, I wish, but no, they were pushing a buggy where their child had been, but I guess they dropped them off with someone and then gone down the pub with the buggy.
Well,
sorry, but that's just.
That's better than taking the job
being
to
dumbass.
the pub.
Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Y'all ready? Y'all ready for this? Just watch. Hold on. He's on the little
You have no
kid's
license, anything,
Jeep.
ID on you? I got ID. That's your ID?
Oh, this one he's actually on a little bit of a go-kart. It doesn't matter.
You know you can't drive these things down the road, right?
I know this.
You do?
I'm going to sidewalk with you.
See, he's got. Okay. Oh, he is. He is in a little Jeep.
No. See, well, there's no lights. They say they're not meant for road. So.
Oh no.
Okay. Where you come from tonight?
Hucks.
Hucks. Just Hucks. Okay.
And I've been drinking.
Enough of this.
Where's your gas can at?
Oh man, I left it back there.
He lost the gas can.
Not right now. Just wait here a second, okay?
Oh, I know. I'm just...
Okay. So just speaking of that devil, he literally get the DUI for being on that. And so anything that's like movable, if you are drunk enough, you will get a moving infraction for.
Yeah.
Actually, in the Netherlands, even though you're walking next to it, you still count as a driver. If you have a horse on a rope and walking on the street, you're officially a driver of the horse.
Yeah, you're steering something.
Well, if you have your horse on a leash, then you're in control of the horse. Oh, horses.
Yeah, but if you're walking with a bicycle, you're still a driver.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
Yes,
and a
are you
horse.
still a driver?
Yeah, still counts as a driver. They can actually put you a book as a driver. So if you're drunk, then you can still be accounted as a drunk driver. They won't do it, but in the Netherlands, you're also not allowed to be drunk in public. So anyway, so when you get drunk at the bar, you have to stay in the bar.
Disorderly here. Oh, okay. But if you get kicked out of the bar, then you're drunk in public. We're not allowed to be drunk and disorderly, but you are allowed to be drunk. You're just not allowed to.
Here you're also allowed to be drunk.
No,
but
you're actually not.
To be drunk. You can't be
Yes,
drunk.
it is, but you're not allowed to be in traffic, and the sidewalk is also traffic.
And well, the thing is disorderly, and or if you are able to compose yourself, you're okay. As soon as you become not composed, that's the whole problem. Is when you become disorderly. That's the main thing.
Disorderly part,
You can be drinking outside a pub or whatever, and
just
drunk out of your brain. But as soon as you enter into traffic, it's technically. And yes, Phil, if you're stoned, yeah, you can.
If you're stoned.
Brainless. Technically, you're not allowed to be drunk in public, only at home. But they won't do anything about it. That's the difference.
Yeah, that's true. Well, if you're riding your bicycle and you're drunk, they'll also probably won't do shit about it.
Who isn't?
No, just laugh because you actually will fall down about 16 times in the first meter. But
I saw a guy try to ride his bike.
So.
I saw a guy try to get on his bike and he was drunk and he fell over like a tree that had just been felled into traffic and somehow wasn't hit. And he got back up, jumped on the bike, and fell the other way and landed on a parked car. I wish I was just making this up, but I actually witnessed this all happen.
Well, and still we get the wise lesson of no effects. Don't drink and drive. You might spill your drink.
That's right. That's right.
There's a gentleman who got pulled over for drinking and driving, and he goes, "Hey, I was only taking swigs of my whiskey while I was at a stop sign."
Yeah, that's not drinking.
He said, "I wasn't drinking and driving. I was just drinking while I was stopped."
There is a state. I don't know if it's still the case, but like 20 years ago, anyway, there was a state where you could drink as long as you didn't get drunk, as long as you didn't blow over, but you could actively drink while driving for a time. And I think they
that only lasted for that many weeks. No, I'm just kidding. It was not for that long.
But that makes sense, right? You're drunk or you're not drunk.
Sure. I haven't looked at this in a gazillion years, and now that I'm looking at it, I'm sorry, but y'all have to go through this with me. But here we blow.
All right.
I'm sorry, you all.
I'm not.
Not starting at the beginning.
This is gonna be awesome.
No, I got it. Yep, I got it. No, I got it. I just can't believe that I forgot about this.
Fill the screen.
What the fuck?
You're welcome.
Are these the friends of the characters from the murder mystery?
Totes, exactly.
Did these people snort like Comet Cleanser?
They snorted all the drugs.
I don't know what they call it down there. You guys have Comet and Ajax?
We'll discuss it after.
I think a long time ago you showed this before. Yeah.
I always forget how crazy this is when I watch it again.
Did I see a fuzzy rhinoceros?
No, I swear I didn't give us all LSD.
if you're on something or drunk or what high or whatever, like this gotta be so fucking. This gotta be scary to watch.
Jesus Christ.
Are you suggesting a sober person made this to freak out those who aren't?
Sure. Yo, Rex, welcome to the insanity. Hey, D.
Sorry if I was echoing a little bit
Okay.
there.
Okay.
That, yeah. Okay.
Okay, that was something.
They should get them together with the fabulous Thunderbirds. That would be something.
Face down in the gutter.
Is this a band or was this like a?
Yeah. It's called the
like
Quintron and Miss Pussycat. That's the name of the band, and Face Down in the Gutter is the song. So go look them up and have
one-hit wonders or
I don't know.
no, they had a couple little kind of hits, but not really. And Mr. Quinton, like I think if you look up Quintron and the Miss Pussycats, then but okay, so here's a music video that I was in a long time ago and was involved in a song that I did a long time ago. Hey Rex, just
hey everybody.
Hey, hold on. Okay, here we go. And I know it's very, very tiny. We'll do this.
Did you film this on the first Nokia or something?
Yeah, a flip phone probably.
This was done like 12 years ago, so it was on a
Cause that give the soul goes through my veins. Always from you for confident ocean burn hot. Full moon is rising, my consciousness high. I want to be free from this disease.
You got kitty cats going insane. Accumulation of everything that I have hated so far. I all the old crazy stuff we did back in the day.
And not even cut away the audio from the video itself.
I wish we had better quality video back then.
I am both confused and concerned.
Yeah, definitely.
That little pyramid, it looks weird because it looks like
we all were when we were making this. We had a fake like horse that you used to ride over here. That for some reason they had this like rectangle square thingy mabobber that you played some weird game on, and like, oh my god, we just like had, This house was so amazing. There was just so much fucked up weird shit there that we just like made weird music videos constantly. And then this is a song about being diseased and not feeling one with society, pretty much.
I think that pyramid is like 9-dimensional chess or some shit. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, Slim, I told you before about the 10 days festival on the island I live on. We have in the beginning of summer.
Yeah.
This seems pretty much something straight out of that 10 days.
Yeah, there is a lot of influence of different like cultural things, and we used a lot of different symbology through things. The only thing that sucks is it's very, very small framed because we didn't have the proper stuff back in the day to make it to where there was like good quality, and so it got shot this way, unfortunately. And but it was so amazing. Like I almost froze to death in the snow because I spent 2 hours laying in the snow.
That'll do it.
One of the first scenes. While I was drunken, half nude, and never mind. We'll talk about it later.
Yeah.
Just how?
They just forgot you. They forgot to tell you that we filmed you for
Yeah.
And I'm on here.
She got bleeding and begging and bleeding. How many apologies myself between my teeth?
One more.
Have you forgiven me this love? That's why these life is going on, cause we ain't got to do we fuck this I need to get up or we go. This is the time that more get it, get it.
Wait, what are you sacrificing?
What?
I said, what are you sacrificing right there? I can't see.
It is somebody who is. So the beginning was me laying under the table with looking like a prisoner and trying to shield myself. And then I left, and then there was Jen, and she was trying to cover up that spot so people couldn't see. And now he has a stick that doesn't have anything connected to it, and he's pretending to cover it up. So it's the thing being there, and then the cover up of it, and then the person pretending to cover up through like news or whatever. And so it's like triple dichotomy of and so it's and like she's saying I'm the insane one, but at least I'm not the only one, and there's other people that are insane, so us all together we're insane.
I get it now. It was
together, and then by that we can all be strong together.
We'll all be crazy and sane together. Hey, good enough.
Yeah.
Hey,
I take,
like a
I
Voltron.
take back what I take back what I said about the festival, because you actually have a meaning about this.
Yeah.
Oh, hey.
There's
The most art things in the festival do not even have a meaning.
Yeah. And so we put a lot of thought into this, and we spent 3 days shooting this together with like 12 people, and again, it's shot on shitty fucking quality, whatever. I wish it would have been done 10 years later, because it would have looked amazing if we would have done it when it was done the proper way that we wanted it to be. But whatever. So let's go on and
Hold on, time out for a second. You know how much shit that I shot with a shitty ass camcorder that only used VHS tapes? That was crap. There was no high def back then.
Yeah.
There was, you barely got.
That was
Yeah. So let's blow into the next idiocracy that we're going to get into, and this is just watch. We don't even need to talk about it. I'm going to step away for a second and go grab another beer, and then we will talk about what we're going to be saying. So,
and I didn't just shoot like instant fucking porn on that camcorder. I did other shit too. Yeah, I also did other stuff with it too. I took it to the beach, take with that. Yeah.
You do realize that that's illegal, right?
Okay.
No, not filming people on the beach. No, not those days.
Anyways. Yeah, and as long as you're like not like zooming in on children and you're doing sweeps of people, it's not technically
not filming
bad.
The movies.
Well,
yeah, like when we used to do B-roll for doing news reports, as long as you were sweeping and never like holding your image in on just 1 or 5 people, as long as you're sweeping across multiple people, like 20 or more, then I don't have to get consent from everybody because technically I'm not zooming in. But if we ever zoomed in on certain people, or we had a static shot or a B-roll with a couple people getting inside of a kayak or something, right, and then paddling out, we would ask them for their consent and get them to sign a thingy, right? But normally, if you're just like sweeping and going left and right, and or if you are facing somewhere and somebody walks through the shot, I never am actually seeing your figure properly, right? If you were to stop and like do a pose and like do something, I'd be like,
give me a wink, wink and a smile, and then strike a pose. Yeah. Hey, I'll film that.
Then I would have to get you to sign consent form. But if you walk through my shot when I'm up on a hill looking, that's completely.
Yeah.
And I'm not using your image for using your image per se, but never mind, it doesn't matter. So let's watch this fun silly shit, and then I'm gonna get another beer and I'll be back in like 10 seconds or 5, and then we'll keep blowing on. But here's more.
I got something weird for you.
Sure.
All right, no, just you do your thing, and then after this I'll show you the weird stuff.
Okay, perfect. Here we blow.
A blockbuster hit movie where they show the world that college students, martial artists in rock bands who are also orphans that sing about friendship will always triumph over biker gang hemophiliac ninjas with douchey earrings. It starts off somewhere in Miami, probably near the ocean, where these bad motherfuckers with incredible trigger discipline are Korean noodle smugglers, which back then was a massive problem. In order to keep the FDA off their backs, everyone's armed with submachine guns, but that's just for show, and the real hero is grown-up Chunk around the big stick. So these ninjas...
Oh my Jeebus, this is so horribly
Grown-up
bad.
Chunk. Oh, that was horrible.
Yeah, same as a white ninja hiding in the dark. Okay, yeah, right.
Do the truffle shuffle. Do the truffle shuffle. Do it.
Oh my Jeebus. So horribly bad, but it's so good. Okay, let's keep going on.
Smartly wait for him to leave and start taking them out one by one silently. They're somehow discovered, and while the smugglers do an incredible job of shooting the ground, the ninja strategy of murdering everyone is just a little better. Then they head home on their bikes before being lectured by the head ninja that their Steven Seagal-style pleasure killing made them lose sight of the real goal.
All of you have got the most important thing.
Korean noodles.
Understand?
Now the heroes are playing their new song that's all about the villains. Which makes them do a double take because they haven't even met yet. So how the f do they know all this? But they forget about all that when they play their next song. That's the timeless tale about a bunch of dudes just living together with no shirts.
Yeah, because that's normal.
And making each other happy. You know, good, wholesome stuff.
And what's even more amazing, this is not AI. This really is a thing that happened and that people that took and made, and there was gaps, and there was a whole, like, I mean, literally, this like actually was a film that was shot. It's insane to think of this.
Slim, I'm used to be on board for a long time, and we used to have only videotapes on board. I saw a lot of bad movies at that time.
My sister. My sister used to work at she used to work at a VHS place, like Blockbuster, but not really. It wasn't Blockbuster.
Yeah, but what I mean is, when you are at sea, you have a collection of videotapes, and then the APs are gonna swap videotapes, and you end up with only the worst movies ever in your closet. And you have to spend about 2-3 months at sea and only have the worst, not even B movies. It's actually past Z already movies you have to watch because you have nothing else.
The most horrible porn that we do not have the imagination to realize, but Brainless has seen it. He's seen it.
This is giraffe porn you guys are talking about now.
What? Which one? Which one?
G-rated movies, or just G movies for giraffe glory holes.
Rated R for rhinoceros.
gummy bears.
Ow.
And I don't know. I'm pretty sure. We had this conversation yesterday that there's all sorts of crazy shit out there.
Yeah, it's Rule 34.
Well, if I got it wrong, trade around tapes like that when you're stuck on a ship, I can see how that would be pretty damn weird. They can get strange.
Yeah. So, anyways, films from other countries are fucking amazing because of how crazy and silly and weird they are, especially in Bollywood. Bollywood movies are amazing. If you've never looked at anything Bollywood, search that bullshit later after this, and you will see amazing, horrible, but wonderfully horrible. Let's put it that way.
But the best horror movies are from Japan and Korea.
Yeah. Oh my god, they're fucking scary as fuck. Totes. Because
they're not just scary; they fucking creep you out because they set the movie and then hit you with the scare. Yeah.
They don't warn you with the music and everything, and they don't over CGI it. It's just the not knowing that makes you scared. Yeah.
It's a mental fuck. It mentally fucks you. Like literally, that's what those ones are amazing for. Anyways, let's keep going on with this.
I prefer a physical fuck, but
no, and I hear you, totes. But anyways, let's keep blowing on with this fun stuff.
And everyone agrees she just doesn't fit in.
I don't know what she's doing here.
Now they're at school, and holy shit, that is so damn funny. She can't contain herself. But she knows a thing or two about funny herself and tops him with this hilarious family story.
My dad took off with some young girl and left my mom. She had a tough life. She, shortly after that, died. And my father died.
Now that's good stuff.
Jesus.
Because is it so much about her family bullshit.
Time. Is it me or is anybody else waiting for her tit to fall out of that dress?
I have no visuals, so.
It's the next
I'm
dress
waiting.
that she wears that her tits fall out of. That
I'm
just,
waiting
just
for the
wait.
sound. I'm waiting for the sound of it falling out. How's that sound?
Yeah, there we go. The thump.
I hope it makes a
Yeah,
big
exactly.
pop because
Yeah,
I'm not. I don't have the.
I'll do
I
that.
don't have the visual.
Exactly.
We
Wait,
learn
did I-
about her brother,
Well, I have a brother. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be
See,
going to
look.
this night school.
and he sounds great.
Except for one thing. I don't really like him.
And no more speaking lines for you. Then we meet the brother,
A friend.
and he's fucking awesome.
Oh, Jesus.
Now we're back at the club, where this guy's trying to get his job back by attacking his boss, getting his ass kicked, and then threatening to kill him.
Next time I'll kill your ass!
But somehow that doesn't work. What the hell's his problem? Anyways, now we get another song about the bad guy ninjas that they still shouldn't know about and how they'll defeat them. Since that shit is too fucking weird and creeping everyone out, they confront them. But they're all talking at once, so they have no idea what's happening.
Jesus Christ.
Then TJ Miller shows up because that's
Porn
how his
stash.
career's going right now, and he's
I knew you heard that, Slim. Dude, had porn
Jesus
stash.
Christ. And that's when TJ Miller shows up in this fucking thing, weird ass fucking vehicle, and
Does
of
that
course
say-
they're in Florida, of course.
Does that say Buick? I can't fucking read the damn thing on the trunk.
I think it probably is a drop top Buick or something, but in 1980s at least, and then of course they're in Florida. They're in the middle
Early
of the street.
80s.
pissed. He tells
And
them
now
to
they're
get
getting
the
their arse beat.
out.
You get your ass out of this
Wait,
goddamn
one
town.
second, quick.
Yeah,
Phil,
of
I
course.
think your Facebook's got hacked, so you might want to get on that.
It's a Buick Riviera.
Sorry.
From
Is it? Yeah, I thought it was a Buick.
That's more important.
Yeah, go check your
Buick
Facebook,
Riviera.
man. Yeah,
Buick Riviera from mid 70s, I'm guessing. But I don't know.
Mid.
for sure.
Well, I
Okay,
think this
okay,
is
okay.
early
I
80s.
don't think it's
The
this
hairstyles
Buick.
scream early 80s. It might. I don't know. I can't see it.
I don't
can't see
remember
it
if
close
they
enough.
had a drop top Buick, but anyways, let's keep going on, especially with those lights in the back. But we'll see.
Well, I gotta go,
Easier
guys.
if he hadn't just boxed
For
them
the
in. Then
festivities
he
I
tells
talked
them
about
something.
before.
Okay. Yep.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
thanks, guys. We'll
Later,
talk to you
Al.
later. Have a good one.
Yep. Later.
You too. Have fun, man.
Thank you.
Be careful. Hulk, say be careful.
All right, let's check this out.
Listen to me. I just get the job from Asian.
And while they're trying to figure out who the fuck Timmy is, and if he said Asian or Angel, they make their move. Luckily for them, these guys are really fucking stupid and can't figure out how to actually swing their bats. So they're easily defeated. Then they casually drive home, like that shit happens all the time. Now it's just
Yes.
5 dudes hanging out in their 2-bedroom place when they get this shocking news.
This is your real father? I didn't know. You had a father.
He never said he didn't. You all just assumed.
My mother was Korean.
I didn't know you had a father. Yeah, totally. Everybody does. Like, even if they're not alive, or you know what I'm saying, but you still have one, dumbass.
Yeah, obviously. Anyways, now we get more bro time, where 5 dudes are just having fun together and checking out the ladies very convincingly.
Hey, baby.
Over here. Check it out. You don't make buns like those down at the bakery.
Now it's been a couple days, and TJ's head is still bleeding, but they have bigger problems, like getting fucking roasted by these guys.
You gotta stay away from Girl Scouts, you know?
Who just happen to be flawless.
Jesus.
He's convinced if they can just kill that damn band, the club owner he attacked and threatened to kill
Kill your ass!
will gladly give him his job back.
I need you to get rid of him. Get my job back.
And as if that's not dumb
Because
enough,
that's how that
Get my
works.
job back for me.
Yeah.
Any money I make is yours.
while they're making stupid deals, Ray Romano has a genius idea for their band to go global.
We think about a tour. It would be a world tour. While we're in Europe, we'd visit Italy.
Sound is really an international band.
They try real hard to figure figure out what he said, but come up empty. So they say F it and swing for the fences.
Right.
Later, they go out to dinner, and the chef
Jesus
is
Christ.
beating everyone's ass. But we never find out who they are, and none of this is ever mentioned again. So they're back at the club and playing a detailed plot summary about the sequel when they find a shitty paper airplane in their car.
Beat downtown.
Well, not even he can believe someone has worse English than him. They, for some reason, have no choice.
We have no choice. Let's meet those guys.
So, like 2 days later, they're still waiting, and he's still fucking bleeding.
They should have been here a long time ago.
This time, everything turns out just like last time. A giant brawl between two groups of people who are way too old for this shit. Even though they're fighting 2 gangs now, and there's only 3 of them, because the other 2 had way more important things to do than this. They still hand them their asses until the cartoonish sound effects alert the police, who end up scaring everyone off.
Where did everybody go?
He tells him who gives a shit and to stop pointing his fucking gun at him, you goddamn idiot. Since they can't even take on 3 of them, they get a great idea and decide to take them out one at a time. Except they're fucking idiots. And that only seems like their plan. Their actual plan is to force John Oates to chug beer. And that's somehow the entire plan. Luckily, the band magically finds him, and they let us know that this time, shit's gonna get real by staring at the camera while armed with a PVC pipe. Once this guy, who's armed with his own weapon of plastic destruction, is out of the way.
Oh my god.
This is so great.
Oh.
They straight murder the rest of these bitches by cutting arteries that shouldn't exist with a blunt stick and sending them to the ocean, falling to their death. Oh shit, that's that one lady's brother. She's gonna be so pissed. But if there's one thing women can do, it's let shit go.
I'm so sorry about what happened.
I understand. It's all over now.
Yeah.
So stop being such a pussy.
Bounce
Then we
bow
find out
wow.
this guy is also his brother.
Brother Jeff is dead. He was killed by Dragon Sound.
Okay. There's
I was
enough of
missing one
that.
thing
Wow.
actually.
I am, yeah.
Yeah. They actually kick with the 3 of them. They kick 20 guys, but they are able to be kidnapped by only 2 persons.
Well, that's because it was they caught them off guard.
Oh,
And they were,
yeah.
and those 2 guys were
2
safe.
are actually more capable than
100. I counted 100 at least that they kicked the shit out.
something like that. Yeah, no, they kick the shit out of the same guy every time, again and again. They couldn't hire that many people.
Totes. Okay, so this is how the American independence was won.
George Washington sat revving his V6 250 horsepower engine after literally driving circles around the British Army at Yorktown. He would spit out a
He's driving
sentence
the
to Lord
Challenger.
Cornwallis that would thrive through the remainder of America's existence. Stay strapped.
America, fuck yeah.
Hi, I'm Doc Udubbery, the passenger side chair historian, and today we are going to be looking into the American fight for independence, and that fight's dependence on the most important car in Western history. And no, I don't mean this kind of car history, although we do cover that kind of car history on this channel as well. George Washington is perhaps best known for having fake teeth and a questionable moral character, but did you know he also helped found the United States and even served as its first president? Named after the city of Washington, D.C., George Washington was not only a 6-foot dude making 6 figures, but he was also one of the few people in America who saved for retirement and owned an automobile. George Washington was the proud owner of a 2009 Dodge Challenger with off-roading capabilities and a 3.5-liter engine, naturally being a significant historical artifact.
Okay, just keep going with it. Just keep going with it. Just wait, it gets even better.
This muscle car has made several appearances on Pawn Stars.
And a
When George
Charger.
Washington
Most
was
people don't. Did you catch that?
Yeah, just wait. Yeah, just wait. It gets better.
So busy starting multinational global conflicts that would last for a minimum of 7 years, he would do some car-related heists, spend time with his family, and wait for the day his country needed him. That day would come in the mid-1770s when the Continental Breakfast Club called up George Washington to defend the United States from paying its fair share in taxes. George took up the call to arms, driving his Dodge Challenger to New England, where he would take command of the U.S. Army and fight the British IRS. By all accounts, George Washington was an unconventional military leader, to say the least. While his British adversaries preferred volley fire and marching in lines, Washington preferred to use his Dodge Challenger to either screen for a withdrawal or an attack. When it came to breaking the British naval blockade at Boston, George was able to halt cannons from Fort Ticonderoga to Massachusetts in record time, using nothing but his Dodge Challenger. With his Challenger, he could quickly move troops, messages, conduct flanking maneuvers, and even do a couple Grubhub runs to help finance the war effort. Every time it appeared the Continental Army would be destroyed by the better equipped and trained British Army, Washington would use his Dodge Challenger to conduct an orderly Uber retreat, keeping his army from being destroyed. Eventually, this tactic would wear down the British so much that they finally relented and granted America independence, a decision that would eventually cost them trillions of dollars. And that, my friends, is exactly how America came to be. Now, for those of you looking to judge George Washington for driving a gas-powered car, keep in mind he was a product of his era, and electric cars had yet to be invented.
And that explains actually his fake teeth, because George Washington was a time-traveling vampire.
Exactly.
True. Okay.
Yeah, didn't put a seatbelt on and accidentally face planted the dashboard. Cracked all his teeth and had to get replacements.
That's also, and then he actually chose not to have the fangs, so he wasn't discovered as a time-traveling vampire. Yeah.
Well, they were wooden
True
fangs,
story.
so he had to bite pretty hard. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and he had to get them replaced quite often because, wood's very absorbent and it would always absorb the blood.
Yeah. That's why I actually, in the end, died from lack of blood.
Okay, I got something for you weird in the private chat, Slim. You might want to play it at speed first, and then you might want to go back and play it at half speed because it's not very long.
Okay.
This is gonna freak you the fuck out when I tell you what it is.
Okay. And this is a major proof of pareidolia, you fucking weirdos that think things are things. You mud flop.
Oh yeah.
There is no audio for us. I don't know if there's
no, there's no audio. I turned off the audio because it's just what's it called? Music. And I was just but everything in here is called pareidolia. There's not real things that look like things. Yeah, that's how this works and that works, and son of a bee sting. And so Mud Fossil University, you're a fucking idiot. That's all I gotta say.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, the perfect example of this pareidolia thing is a full moon. You look at the full moon, it looks like it's smiling at you.
No,
actually,
that's why they say there's the man in the moon. They say
right.
The man in the moon, and there's not really a man. Yeah.
Simply look at clouds. You can see things
in
clouds if you imaginary it. That's pareidolia for.
Dude, go into the woods and go look at a handful of things, and you'll see things that seem like they look like things that aren't technically those things per se, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, look into a mushroom, and some of them are going to look weird. Hey, Lucifer, go in and look into the knot hole, or go and
it's
look
probably because you ate the mushroom.
God damn it! Of course I did. If you, no, but if you look at knot holes, and even if you didn't, just
You're saying knotholes, and I'm pretty sure half the audience don't know what you're talking about. They're like, "What's a fucking knothole?"
In a tree, there's going to be where a branch may have been, or there's a hole, or there's something that has a thingy. I don't know
Yeah, or it
exactly.
got rotted. Yeah, it got rotted and broke off and left that little place.
Yeah.
Right there.
Exactly,
and
the
so
place where a branch used to be.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
so there may be multiple of those, or even in one knot hole, may look like there's a face sitting inside of there. I have done a lot of hallucinogens and seen a lot of faces inside of things that there was definitely nothing that was living in there. And we've done talk about it later where we've talked about me thinking that we found aliens, and we found out that we were looking at baby hummingbirds, and the baby hummingbird mom came and tried to dive bomb us. We thought we found aliens inside of a knot hole inside of a tree, and when they got pulled out, it was grandma panties. There was another time that we saw cryptids. The first time I did LSD and we were walking around the neighborhood, we thought that we saw a baby Tyrannosaurus Rex. And everybody, all of my friends ran away from it. And then I went and walked up to it, and it was just a fucking bush that for some reason was just in the right shape to make it look like, with the shadowing of the lighting in the middle of the night, it was nighttime. And there was lighting from the house that was on a bush, and it looked like there was a baby Tyrannosaurus Rex that was trying to scream at us, and I don't know why there was noise from it. There was something. There must have been a sprinkler.
The wind and, it was the wind
thing, and it felt like
they can scream.
How do you know? Were you there? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get there. I'm sorry.
No. But every single time that there were thingies that we were on drugs and something happened, I was like, there's no way that this time we're going to find aliens for the first time. We're on drugs. If we were sober right now and we thought this was going on, I would be like, totes, we're on board. Right. But
if we weren't all tripping balls, that's the difference. Yeah.
Influences of things make you think you're seeing things in certain things, and blah blah blah, yakety schmackety. I've seen sides of mountains that look like they were giant snakes that were wrapping themselves around telephone poles or around other natural curves in certain things or whatever, right?
Yeah, I may have finish. No, you finish before you forget. Go ahead.
No, and that's what it is. It's all pareidolia. All of the stuff we just shown you right now is just your brain seeing patterns inside of things that make you think things. Because the major reason why you have pareidolia, to the best of our knowledge, is so that, like, when you see like a baby or something cute, you want to take care of it and not destroy it, right?
Yeah,
and then
also,
after that, go ahead.
And also, like, if there is something in the bushes that looks like a face, that you will.
It may be a predator
because it
Jack in the Green.
Kill you.
Yeah,
Jack in the Green. Hulk say Jack in the Green. But yeah, I may or may not have taken some perception altering substances, and met some like forest spirits one time. And I knew when after I got over it, the next day I was like, damn, that's some like, that didn't happen. There's no way that happened.
Yeah. There's been a handful of times where we go ahead.
Rex, I was saying a hedgehog. Maybe it wasn't a hedgehog because they can scream. There was a story because I was woken up by a friend of mine that actually picked me up in the middle of the night because close to his house there was a monster in the bushes. And I crawled in, and it was just a hedgehog that was stuck in some old barbed wire.
Oh, Sonic got stuck in the barbed wire? Fuck, man.
So I freed it, and it was over.
Hey, good job. Good job.
Yeah.
Good.
So once again, things seem, when you first run into something can seem very, very weird and dangerous and scary and forbidden or not normal, right? And then once, if you're able to like assess the situation in different ways or sit there and look at it, most of the time it's really not as paranormal as your weird brain wants to think of it first, right? Like ghosts.
Exactly.
Okay, wait.
Yeah,
no, it's actually, if you sat there, okay, it's a goat that got caught in the fence or something, right? And it's making a weird noise or this or that, or you know what I'm saying? Like that's what's happened most of the times when I have been with friends and doing things. I have done a lot of hallucinogens and put myself into weird situations where my consciousness was not in the right place. And this isn't an excuse, but it's an example. When we have run into things where we thought we saw ghosts or thought we saw other things, I would walk up to it and go, no, dude, it's a fucking sheet that's on top of a fucking, I'm like, no, we're seeing a thing for a reason. I get it. Like, but your brain is going to tell you ghost until you're like, oh, it's a jacket draped over a fucking something, right? And Jesus Christ, like I get it, but anyways, let's blow on with this, and then we'll get into the last thing I want to get into before we begin getting out of here. And we have way more stuff.
Are you going to show my video, Slim? Are you going to show my video? It's like not even 30 seconds. It's in the private chat.
Okay, let's do it. We'll do it right now then. Hold on.
All right, play it at full speed first.
Below.
What the actual fuck is that?
What?
No, let it play.
Okay. Yeah. But let me start it back at the beginning again, and we will talk about this because I've already read 2 different articles about it.
Look at that. This is underneath a oil drilling rig. Holy fucking shit.
So it's only like hundreds of feet under the water, if I'm remembering, when I read it, right?
Well, it's not that far. Yeah, it's not as far as you'd like it to be. Yeah. All right, back it up for a second. Pause.
And then if you look over here, give me just 1 second. If you look over here, I think this is the feet. Like I said, so it's only like 102 feet below.
Oh, is that? Oh, shit. I thought that said 1,000.
I believe that's what this is. These are all the thingy-mabobbers for it.
Yeah.
But I think if I read this properly, this is what we're talking about right here. And I think this says 120, and I think this actually says feet, if we could see this properly enough. I may be wrong. If there's anybody in the side chat who wants to disprove me, just like always, fucking do that bullshit, because I don't mind being wrong. We're trying to get the right information up, but I believe this is very, very...
But this is real. This ain't CGI.
Well, of course not. No, totes. The thing that's scary is these creatures never are supposed to come this far up, but because of climate change and stuff, now we're seeing weird new creatures that we've never seen from the bottom of the ocean. So it's really trippy that they're up here. They look very, very alien-like, like the chest bursters, right, from Alien. That's kind of what they look like. And yes, they're definitely real. None of us are here to say they're fucking fake, because that's totally real.
Well, if you watch the whole video, you get a glimpse of a barrel in the bottom left, and that's as big around as a Volkswagen.
As it is. Yeah, exactly.
It's fucking. It's not a little bitty fucking oil barrel. It's a great big barrel.
Huge. Yeah, they're huge.
I think it looks really cool.
Yeah, they definitely do. But they look
it looks like a stingray that's got a squid coming out of it that's got a parasite on it.
It looks like a stingray that has a marionette puppet hanging from the bottom of it. Even but it is squid like, but it looks like there should be Geppetto on the top, and then Pinocchio on the bottom. You know what I'm saying?
There's no strings on me. There's no more strings on me.
Yeah. So that's what's really trippy about this is this. But
And
yes,
totally fucking real. Totally fucking real. When I saw it, I was like, "Holy shit! No more ocean for me." Between that fucking thing and sharks, no, no. I'll sit on the beach and watch, but I ain't going in there.
Yeah, these things are definitely trippy as F.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
And
okay,
well, imagine what we still haven't found that lives in the deep, deep, deep parts of the ocean.
Well, yeah, we know more about space than we do what's below, like in our waters. Like we've only explored like 2% or something ridiculous of our waterways.
We think. Yeah. What is that river and that runs through England that if you fall in it, you will fucking disappear? But it's only like 2 or 3 feet wide. But if you fall in it, it will suck you down.
Oh, it's a literal. I don't know what it's called, but it looks like it's still running. But it is the most deadly river ever. It has multiple currents, and like that, if you fall in, you're dead. Like no one can save you. You're gone.
Yeah, you're gone. Yeah. Yeah, I heard about that shit, and I was like, "What the fuck?" But yeah, it's only like 2 or 3 feet wide in places. I can jump across that.
Yeah, it's big enough that most people think they can step over it or something, and it looks absolutely harmless.
But it's not.
That's what she said until never mind. Until she got the venereal disease. Not from me, but that's what she said until never mind. So anyways,
hey, I've been tested.
All I have is blue left. So here we go with my screw.
Oh no.
Blanche.
Just get rid of it. Go for it.
Whiskey.
Oh, that's how. All right, fair enough.
I need just a little bit more in case one more comes through. Okay. So, anyways, there's one more thingy about what we're gonna do before we get out of here, and it is Bill Burr taking mushrooms.
Oh, and hey, I appreciate it, Slim. Thanks for showing that video. I knew y'all get a kick out of it because it's like almost Halloween time. And yeah, that's creepy as fuck. That I mean, you know.
and that's what y'all want me to go over more is more monsters and stuff. So we will be going over more weird videos of things and stuff like that for sure.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Oh, and are you still at 666 on your subs?
Well, it matters on where you look, when and how and blah blah blah. I am technically at 666 still. Technically.
Okay. Well, I mean, if it goes down by 2 or 3 or up by 2 or 3 and then they disappear again, that's people just fucking around like socks and shit, probably.
Yeah, and by the time we do it, like I'm thinking like I'm the closer that we can get to Halloween, then I want to do it. But I'm getting booked all the time, and so I have to find out when I'm getting booked and when I'm not and stuff like that for this season. Everybody wants to start the follower for October, so I get booked like.
Have you ever tried fire eating?
I hate burning the inside of my mouth. I hate getting burned, so I would rather do glass eating or glass walking, sword swallowing. Even eating sparks, I would rather do that shit than doing fire, breathing, blowing, fleshing, or anything with fire and
I get it.
The fuel with fire. Because when you put the fuel in your mouth, like the next couple of days, everything tastes like shit. So
everything tastes like horrid. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Well, I was a custodian and I used to have to use bleach to clean everything. And when I did that, For 3 days, that's all I tasted. Didn't matter what I ate. Could have been fucking hot as hell. Could have been bland as hell. Tasted like bleach.
Okay, before we even get into this, and I'm sorry that y'all have to hear this. I worked at a porn store that had 2 glory holes, and the stuff that we had to use to clean up the back rooms, fucking, I would go home and smell like that for days, and I had to work every other day. And so for 6 months, dude, I fucking couldn't get
it was
turned
like
on,
a combination.
really.
It was a
It was
combination
not
of light,
fun.
bleach, and fucking Drano. So that the drains
Yeah.
would drain down.
And when you would find the stuff in the back room that you would find, and or what you had to clean up was not fucking fun. Anyways, let's blow on with this.
Yeah, let's go. Palate cleanser.
Makes you nervous, right? Didn't take long. Like 40 minutes later, it hit me. What's it like right now? I go, well, the TV looks like it's growing and it's going to fall, sort of, but not really. It looks like, but I know it isn't. And then somebody else goes, just go with it. There was a couple of times like the toilet looked like it was breathing, or like a painting kind of looked like it was moving. But other than that, I wasn't like seeing shit, right? Like after I was done kind of like shit, like vibrating and stuff, and I was sort of coming down, I was left with this profound sense of sadness and loneliness. And I was like, what the fuck is this? This is crazy, right? So, whatever. I went to bed. I don't know. The whole fucking thing was fun.
All right, folks. There we go. We're gonna begin getting the fuck out of here. So, thank you very much. I should be doing shows this weekend. If not, if I have time, then we'll do something. Whenever I figure out the schedule, we'll do more stuff. We're gonna be doing next week. We're gonna be doing murder mysteries with the stream Pervs on Tuesday with Shabusiness or whatever the fuck her name is, and we're gonna go over all her stuffs and things. Yeah, Shabusiness is her last name. Taylor Shabusiness, right? And I have a couple of I got all the things like her interviews when the police go in, meet her for the first time, when she beats up her lawyer, when her father comes in and he's in prison already, and he comes in and like says how much of a wonderful good girl she is, even though he's like in prison. Like it's in this fucking court case is insane, and that's why we're doing it. And then I have a handful of other ones for later, but anyways, we're doing that, and that will be for the murder mysteries. And then we're going to be doing spooky scary monsters on Thursday, and that will just be like cryptids, but they're going to be more like Halloween-y type cryptids. So more spooky, more scarier versions for the Halloween season, and they're more based around October and cornfields and things like that. Is what we're going to do for that. And then
come on,
so what
you can do it.
For hold on, give me one more second. What we're gonna do for crazy shite for Monday is Are Demons Real? And I found a documentary talking about demon experiences, people experiencing demons, and the mythology behind it, but it's not too religious, but it does have a religious and then storytelling. It's a good ebb and flow for it as a documentary. I did find way too many things that were like completely about demons that were based off of the Bible that I was not so into, but I did find this amazing documentary to go over for next Monday. And then all of the stuff for Drunk news report is going to be all based off of Halloweeny stuff, how to make Halloween treats or vampire, whatever's.
If demons are real, please make them like high school DxD.
That's what we're
I
hoping.
love that movie, that anime.
Yeah, I love it.
Hopefully. Okay, so thank you very much.
Service filth, but it's brilliant.
Yeah, it's completely brilliant.
Yes. Okay, so thank you all very much for being here. We'll see you all next time. If there's anything anybody wants to promote before we get out here, please put it in the side of my chats, or go ahead and say it right now.
Yeah.
Go
ahead. Tonight over on my channel, we are doing stupid morning bullshit at night. You know, like how SpongeBob does things.
Are you actually going to be able to finish it?
You should say breakfast at night. Go ahead.
We are going to finish up the videos that I didn't finish this morning, and the one that I pretty much did finish this afternoon. But you've got to remember, the reason that I ended those is because Miss Parker is in rehab. She does not get to stream as often as I do. So I felt it was only polite to end and send everyone over to her. So
I wouldn't
we're gonna do that tonight. And if y'all could donate to the thingy, that would be absolutely fantastic, because we're just trying to not flounder once all of the bills for the place that I'm trying to sell get taken out, because that's like $900. It's gonna be fucking gone as soon as I get paid. So
okay, so everybody help with that. If you have a way to help with that, I'll have to hook it in the middle stall a little bit more to help out with that, just like Lizard. So, all right, everybody, thank you very much.
May I say a few things?
Go for it, please.
It's the Great Pumpkin Slim Cyborg. Oh, wait. Okay, number 2. You're hiccuping, right? Breathe out.
Me?
Breathe out. Yeah, I didn't hear you hiccup a couple times. I mean, it might have happened a couple times. But when you start hiccuping, breathe out, and you'll hiccup again, and keep breathing out, because you breathe in a little bit when you hiccup. And just you'll burp a little bit when you get to where it's making you hiccup, and then it'll stop. At least that works for me.
Yeah.
What also works is stand against the pole and let somebody feed you a glass of water, so that you actually get in the right rhythm to breathe again.
Part of it is I don't have those flaps anymore, so that's not exactly it. It is my ADHD trying to get me to stop myself to remember to speak not as fast, and I try to slow myself down, and that's. But anyways,
always found actually holding your breath in and then massaging your diaphragm muscles, because your diaphragm's spasming when you're hiccuping. So, like when you're having a muscle spasm, rubbing that muscle to try and help stop it.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
supposedly,
all those methods do the same thing.
Supposedly, if you feel like you're going to throw up, you can just hum, and that causes the diaphragm to push it back down, or for some other weird response. So try that next time. I don't know. I've never tried it, but I just heard that today when I was going over weird facts. Hum if you're going to feel like you're going to puke. Anyways, thank you all very much. We're going to get the fuck out of here. We'll see you all in the next couple of days. I believe I may have a couple gigs, and if I do, I'll post all the fun things about that and when I'm doing it, and all the links or photos or video after. So thank you all very much. Go to the description and subscribe and like all of the stream pervs and show us love. And we'll see you next time. Thank you very much. Bye.
Oh, just in time. The phone is